Welcome back. Well, a German state-owned enterprise that provides financial support for development projects in Southeast Asia has agreed to support Laos in managing and developing its special economic zones. Well, the Witnin Times reported that the German International Cooperation Agency aims to contribute to 7 key areas, such as improving the management and administration of the special economic zones through IT networking and providing vocational training required by the businesses in the zone. Special economic zones are a form of attracting investment, creating jobs, and driving economic growth by offering tax and duty incentives to businesses which is set up there. So the role of these zones, especially in Laos, is to promote infrastructure development, services, production, skill development, and the transfer of modern technology. Well, the Lao government regards the development of the zones as a significant driver of the country's economy to actually enable Laos to graduate from the list of the least developed country by 2020. Currently, there are over 20 special economic zones in the country.
The peso actually fell in the first trading day after the Easter break as the euphoria over the Philippines' attainment of an investment grade has eased. The local currency closed at its intraday low of 40.84 against the US dollar on Monday, down by 4 centavos from the finish of 40.80 pesos per dollar on March 27th. Traders said the volume of trade eased and demand for the peso tempered as the foreign exchange market fell downbeat following the Lenten break. Last Wednesday, the last trading day before the break, the market was lifted by the announcement that Fitch Ratings gave the Philippines its first investment grade from a major international ratings firm. Traders said that fund owners would look for fresh leads in the coming days to guide their investment decisions.
Let's go to Indonesia for some updates as Jakarta Governor Joko Widodo visited Singapore over the weekend to look for advisors for the MRT project, and to draw inspiration for the development of the capital. So since Jakarta's MRT project was the first in the country, so the governor said the city needed all the support it can get, especially from the Singaporean advisory team. Joko, he admitted that his team doesn't have that kind of strong experience yet, so they need assistance, and he's seeking for international inputs in the MRT project. So the first phase of the MRT project, a line from Lebak Bulus in South Jakarta to the Hotel Indonesia traffic circle, will run 15.2 kilometers and is expected to be in operation by November 2016. So a second phase running 8.1 kilometers from Hotel Indonesia roundabout to Kampung Bandan station in North Jakarta is expected to be completed in 2018. So the MRT's north-south line, will cut through the city's key business districts, the CBD, along Jalan Sudirman and Jalan Tamrin. Well, however, the MRT will not take up an entire lane of existing roadway. So the line will run on a combination of elevated and underground tracks to minimize disruption to road traffic. So aside from the MRT, Joko, who has long stated his admiration for Singapore, also said that he was inspired by the Marina Bay. And he said he hoped Jakarta's Jalan Terman would one day be like the city-state's Orchard Road retail district.
Well, in Malaysia, about 8 public libraries will receive 5 iPads each, and that is a form of a tie between U.S. and Malaysia. Let's take a look at this report by The Star.
8 public libraries received 5 Apple iPads, each from global technology company Raytheon, during a ceremony held at the Kuala Lumpur Library on Monday. As part of its corporate social responsibility program, 45 iPads were given to the libraries by the company specializing in defense, security, and civil markets. The United States Ambassador to Malaysia, Paul W. Jones, Kuala Lumpur Mayor Datuk Sri Ahmad Faisal Talib, and Raytheon Asia President William L. Blair presented the iPads to representatives of the libraries. These libraries are host to Lincoln Corners, which have special collections of information about the United States. The Lincoln Corners were created to promote mutual understanding and forge stronger ties between the two countries. Blair said the iPads were given out to establish community partnership and enhance IT outreach at local libraries.
Yeah, with the iPads, what they have loaded on the iPads are science, technology, engineering, and math apps. And so it's the apps that really make the iPad effective. And what's unique is it can be apps that are tailored to early childhood education, like the children in the back that are trying to write now. So they can become more interested and passionate around science and math and technology, all the way up through high school and beyond. There's apps that can be placed on there that are useful for them to engage in both school as well as interesting activities that link with testing and promoting their science, technology, engineering, and math backgrounds.
Ahmad Faisal said this was very much in line with the government's efforts to make Kuala Lumpur a world-class city.
So we hope that people in KL, particularly students in KL, can enjoy all these facilities yang boleh membantu to enhance their knowledge about the latest technology, advanced technology about aerospace and so on.
Neeracha Malisak Lemire will introduce us a new kind of meditation, the SKT meditation movement. See it in ASEAN Well Within today.
Welcome to Well Within, a program that will update everything you need to know about health from top to toe and from the inside through the outside. And since last week, we had a look at the SKT meditation. For this week, we're going to have a look at some of the SKT movement. But we're not going through all of the level 1 to level 7 because we're running out of time, but I have picked some of them for you guys. And some position is actually health reducing fat in the stomach. I have picked 3 SKT movements here, which are 1, 3, and 7. Alright, if you all are ready, let's get things started. For SKT position 1, this practice can be done both when sitting and lying down. For sitting, you have to sit like a meditation position and place both hands on the knees. Make sure that the palms are facing upward. For lying down, lie down with both arms parallel along with the body. Make sure that the palms are facing upward or both hands can be placed on the stomach. Slowly close the eyes and while breathing in through the nose, count 1 to 5 and hold the breath for 3 seconds by counting 1, 2, 3. Then slowly breathe out through the mouth while counting 1 to 5. Repeat the process for 30 to 40 times. After that, slowly open the eyes. This step is recommended to do 3 times a day, 30 minutes right before or after the meal. For SKT position 3, this position has 2 steps. The person who practices this position has to sit in a comfortable position and stretch the knees out. Step 1. Put both feet together and make sure that the back is straight. Then slowly breathe in through the nose while counting 1 to 5. Hold the breath and count 1 to 3. Then slowly breathe out through the mouth while counting 1 to 5. Repeat the process for 3 to 5 times. Step 2. Slowly breathe in through the nose while bending the body forward and extend the arms reaching out for knees. From that, gently extend the hands out from knees to ankles or tip of the feet. Hold the breath for 3 seconds by counting 1 to 3. After that, slowly breathe out through the mouth and gently pull back the extended arms while leaning the body to the back. Slightly lift the head up and tense stomach muscles. Repeat the whole process for 30 times. Once finished, slowly open up the eyes and sit straight. For SKT position 7, there are 3 steps in this position. Step 1. Stand straight with both feet are slightly wide apart. Slowly close the eyes and breathe in through the nose while counting 1 to 5. Hold the breath and count 1 to 3. Then slowly breathe out through the mouth while counting 1 to 5. Repeat this process for 5 times. Step 2. Slowly raise both arms and hands up to the hip level and slowly move the palms close to each other. Make sure that the palms do not touch each other. Count 1 to 3 while doing this. Then relax and slowly spread the palms away from each other. Count 1 to 3 as well while doing this. Repeat the process for 30 to 40 times. Step 3.
Slowly breathe in while counting 1 to 5. Gently raise both hands above the head and bring both hands down. The position looks like someone is carrying a big pot up on the head. Repeat this process for 36 to 40 times respectively. And once again, all these practices aim to balance the body. It helps stimulate internal cells and help improve any kind of chronic diseases. A person with autism can also practice this as well.
So, how was it? If you would like to find out more information about SKT meditation, please contact Mahidol University Hospital or go to your nearest hospital near your house and ask for the SKT meditation. And that's all for now. Till then, I'll see you next Tuesday. Bye-bye.
That wraps up today's edition of Good Morning ASEAN. We'll see you again, same time, same place, same channel.
Catch us again 7:30 to 8 a.m. on กรุงเทพธุรกิจ TV and วีนาจงประสิทธิ์
and I'm พัชสุรางค์เดชาพุทธรังสีสวัสดีค่ะ
สวัสดีค่ะ